We're gonna make a rain catcher, and we're gonna create a. We have to make a toilet because if we're living off grid, we're not using the plumbing in our house.
Okay.
So we'll make a toilet. We'll make a rain catch.
Okay.
Maybe it's the same design.
Is all of your stuff just a bucket? Welcome to another episode of Inside Thoughts Outside. We're your hosts, Anna Maria Stoich.
And I'm Sam J.
And we are comedians who are also married. And we've got a flair for the mental wellness genre.
Genre? Life.
Lifestyle.
We talk about life stuff.
Life.
Oh my god, he's smelling the mic for some reason.
That's his beekeeper hood.
Okay, today's episode, we are talking about...
You prepped today's episode.
Yes, we are talking about living off-grid. My first question is about off-grid living.
Okay.
Is disconnecting from society and embracing self-reliance the key to happiness? Or is it an ideal that's tougher than it seems?
Can you say that like kind of normal? Did you just fart?
Is disconnecting...
We're keeping that in.
is disconnecting from society and embracing...
No. Say that in your own words. What is the question?
Living off-grid. The concept that I wanted to talk about today is living off-grid. Does it make you happier? Does it give you a better, fulfilling life?
Okay.
Or is it hard and not worth it? So I wanted to talk about what living off-grid means. Do you know what that means, living off-grid?
Does it mean living without your cell phone?
Yeah.
And like
it
internet?
could. So the technical definition, it means establishing a self-sufficient lifestyle.
Where you don't rely on anyone else.
By disconnecting from public services, so your electricity, your internet, your water, your gas, and your sewage. So you produce everything that you need, your basic necessity. It comes just from you.
Wow.
So you have to prep.
You gotta have a well. Like, where are you gonna get your water from?
Well, that's a good question. Rain catcher, which we are gonna do today.
We're gonna do a rain catcher?
We're gonna live off grid. We're gonna make a rain catcher, and we're gonna create a. We have to make a toilet because if we're living off grid, we're not using the plumbing in our house.
Okay.
So we'll make a toilet. We'll make a rain catch.
Okay.
Maybe it's the same design.
Is all of your stuff just a bucket?
Okay. Basically, the off-grid living is you're generating your own electricity, like we said, through renewable resources like solar, wind turbines, micro hydro systems. I don't know what that means. You're sourcing your water independently from like a well or a rain catch, like I said, and
Or a stream,
yes, and your sewage. Your remember when we went camping, and there was a wood chip. Toilet?
Oh, so nice.
So
it was better than a regular toilet.
So that's a way to deal. It was a composting toilet.
It was so nice.
We do have a compost thing.
You would put these like floral wood chips on your doo-doo or pee-pee.
Exactly. Now, some people also consider living off-grid to being like they grow their own food as well, or they raise their own livestock. So that it depends. There's levels. There's various levels to. Living off-grid. Some people maybe would even consider like van life as a off-grid living if you got everything in your van and you're, self-sufficient.
Even if you're using a cell phone.
I guess if you sent the satellite up yourself and you were using...
You also became an astronaut and went up in space, hooked up the satellite. I mean, is the concept of off-grid
off-grid
living, is it also kind of capitalist if you really think about it? Because it's like, I can do everything myself. I am a self-sustaining organism. When in reality, we all need each other. And I need my
Did you
Netflix
say, what was the first part of that? You asked...
And Hulu.
Hold on, you asked what?
Isn't off-grid living just another form of capitalism?
No, I don't think so. The reason I say that is because it's the opposite of capitalism. You're
Yeah.
not buying your stuff from everywhere else. You're not buying your water from the water department. You're not buying your power from Edison.
Wow, imagine not needing money. Can I just like tell my credit card debt collectors that like I'm off grid? Like, please don't bother me anymore.
Hi, the number you've reached is currently off grid.
I can pay you back in wood chips for your doo-doo or pee-pee.
Yes, yes. So, how do you feel about off-grid living? Would it be attractive to you to try it, or?
Yeah, I think so, 100%. So when you ask the question of like, you said like, is off-grid living good for you, or is it just really hard? I think I think I personally would like it because of the difficulty of it. Because it's all physical kind of stuff you have to do with your hands. Build something, go get something, raise something, whatever. It's like, think about how long does it take you to shower, brush your teeth, eat something, cook something, get a bunch of news information, and like send an email. It takes you can do that in 30 minutes, right? But in an off-grid living sense, just like making something to eat might take 3 hours. I don't know how they do it, but everything will just take longer. And I think that like sounds so nice. I honestly think that the downfall of civilization started with the invention of the microwave. Because it was pitched as a way to give housewives more time
To
right?
watch TV or something?
To like hang out with the fam jam. They don't have to cook. But guess what? Did they end up having more time? No, they did not. Who has more time because of a microwave? Every single technological advancement actually makes us busier and more detached from ourselves. And now I'm stepping off my soapbox.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just taking that in. Yeah, every single advancement that was made that was supposed to make our lives easier has made them
It's made it busier and
busier.
harder, and like we're just more and more disconnected. So I think I would personally love off-grid living, partially because it is hard.
Okay, so that is attractive to you.
Yes.
I would say I share similar feelings towards off-grid living and what it could possibly like give back or what could come with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for me, there's a sense of ownership that you did something, you built,
Yes.
you built something with your hands, you built, this garden, you raised these chickens yourself, or, whatever projects, like there's a sense of ownership that comes from effort and results. And I just think that, at least in my job, and I'm sure a lot of other people, your effort and work don't really create anything anymore.
No.
There's nothing really there after you leave that said, I did this. This is the mark that I made.
Ugh.
This is what I contribute. Yes, it's like there's no contributions of physical things anymore.
For a lot of the time, a lot of jobs, you're not like physically, you're not making a friggin' like sword. You're not forging a sword as part of your job.
Yeah.
You're not making a garden, unless you're a landscaper. So that's the thing. Like some people, they do make stuff.
Right. Even like, people who work in the service industry, like they're creating meals or creating
Experiences.
coffees. Yeah, they're creating something
coffees,
for people to
food.
enjoy and experience it for sure. So I think the off-grid living for me, like what caught my attention to it was watching a lot of the people on YouTube are documenting their off-grid, journeys.
Why do you sound so serious?
My hands are clasped like this.
Maybe unclasped. I want to see if you become a different person.
There are a lot of people that
You know that?
documented their journey.
What kind of voice is that?
Harry Potter must not return to Hogwarts.
We're rewatching the Harry Potter series.
He's in grave danger.
Anyways, it's attractive.
Yeah, I agree.
Based on the progress, and it's like I'm jealous of that, of watching people like have those cool experiences. And granted, that's what they're showing us. From
I was
what
gonna
they
say, like, is
filmed.
there anything bad about it? There must be hard parts we're not seeing.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about from the research, like some of the challenges to, hey, like you and me tomorrow, we're gonna go off grid. There's a lot of like legal issues on if you're gonna do off grid at your own house. Like let's say we want to build an off grid, we're
In our backyard?
yeah, in our house. Like we're done paying for trash, we're done paying for water. There's a lot of
I didn't realize that you could be off grid in your own home.
yeah. Once you disconnect from the electricity, like you could do that, but there's a lot of laws and certain zonings about that in cities.
Interesting.
So that's the one thing to check. It might be difficult if there's any codes or restrictions that could impact wanting to have an off-grid house. Also, like that's why a lot of people tend to be out in the wilderness, where they can
Because
just
there's
buy.
less zoning.
Yeah, where they can buy raw land, and do that.
Ew, raw land sounds like actually kind of sexy.
Really?
Yeah, like at first I was like, it's gross, but something about raw dogging the land.
Exactly. So
That's probably not a good thing.
you would need to like find that, the zoning laws, or if I can have a off-grid place on this land I bought, and then figure out ways to like, okay, how am I gonna bring energy here? Am I gonna buy a solar panel thing? How do I store the solar power?
Am I going to
energy?
make a solar power? Am I going to be like bicycle powered household?
Exactly. Always on the bike.
Just always like taking turns, or like one of those treadmills, but with like a Ren could run on the treadmill and like power our house.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
A dog powered house. Yeah, these are just some of the challenges that it's obvious, like how to heat your house, what are you building, what's the materials. If it's like, oh, there's a lot of trees, you're gonna build a log cabin.
So there's a steep learning curve. It's not just like, okay, I'm done with society, I'm gonna go off grid.
No, you
can
also
see me there.
you also need to have those practical skills to be able to know how to build something, know how to frame a house, know how to like repair, know how to hunt.
I have none of those skills.
Yeah, we have. I mean, I know my way around a Phillips head screwdriver.
That's the thing. That's my like closest or tie-in or whatever way I can relate to off-grid living is like anytime you and I have done a home project, like I know this isn't building something, but like painting, a little side table, right? Or like doing something like that with our hands. I always feel so good. But yeah, I definitely don't know how to hunt or like kill a boar.
Yeah, we would need some sort of like a master class on that. Also, a lot of people talk about the initial cost up front are the most that you're gonna pay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then once you sort of set yourself up, so it costs a lot of money. Like all these like people who have these crazy like
off-grid lives.
Off-grid lives or van life, like they put a bunch of money into it at the start. They needed a lot of money.
I don't have any money.
We don't. So unfortunately, we're stuck on the grid.
Can we make the thing now?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me. You're skipping over some of my stuff, but hold on. I wanted to just talk about. We mentioned what would it be like to live a life off grid and not be around people typically, and the question was like, how would being remote impact your mental health?
I think it's like, wait, pause. I think that being remote and being in nature, I feel like are two different things. Like if I'm like closer to nature, I'll feel really good. My mental health will be good. If I'm just remote, like removed from people in some like desert, I'd go crazy. 100%. I don't think that we're meant to be on our own.
Well, there's that brings up a good point. Like you are remote, so if there was an emergency, like you're by yourself, you'd have to be able to handle, if you're that remote, like there's going to be animals and wildlife that can, you know, attack you and you might not be safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, why don't?
You're not gonna protect me?
Well, if a bear comes in and I'm, you know, I'd sacrifice myself first, but the bear's like
Still hungry after?
still hungry. You know, hopefully you ran pretty far.
I think he might get pretty full off you though.
Yeah, I guess so. I'd be like, hey, buddy, start here. Don't get full on my legs, because by the time you get to my torso, you're not gonna want it. Okay.
I don't like thinking about us getting eaten by bears.
That's one way to go. All right, how to prepare to live off grid. All right, we're gonna talk about this real quick.
Okay.
We need to educate ourselves. Educate yourself.
Educate
all right?
yourself.
Learn how to plant stuff. Learn how to grow food. Learn how to build things.
This sounds so boring.
Maybe learn how
now.
to hunt. Get a gun.
Okay, no, I don't want to get
Carpentry,
a gun.
plumbing,
Wait,
solar maintenance.
Slow down. Okay. I'd be down to hunt, but I actually wouldn't want to use a gun.
Bow and arrow?
Yes. And a knife. Like slit their... Because like you don't want them to just like slowly die from an arrow.
Okay. So she's going to practice
Bow and
knifing
arrows.
things.
Knifing things.
Right. Okay. Now, trial runs. Before you're ready to go full off grid, just try a day. Try an hour.
Try 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Don't just jump in. A lot of people, you know, want to make a drastic change. Like, I'm off grid. I'm going right now. No. Practice. Take your time. Minimize your consumption. Begin downsizing the things that you need in your life so that when you eventually go off grid, you have the most minimum amount of things, you know, that you can either make yourself or, yeah.
What are the 3 things that you would bring with you in off-grid living?
Definitely coffee maker.
Okay, very minimal.
Coffee maker. I would bring like a comfortable bed.
Okay.
You know, mattress or
Yeah.
something. Make sure that like that includes like sheets and warm stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third thing would probably be wow, good shoes.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I would bring also the shoes, my Turkish delights.
You'd run out.
No, I'd make them sustainably.
You would make your own Turkish delight.
Yeah. And
Those are candies, or not the cigarettes.
yeah, candies, Turkish delights, and maybe like a projector or something.
Okay, so what if we didn't have power?
No, I don't want to do off-grid living anymore.
Well, there are communities that do off-grid living successfully.
Yeah, tell me about it.
There's the Dancing Rabbit Eco Village in Missouri,
Oh.
where residents build eco-friendly houses powered by solar and wind. They share transportation, grow much of their own food, and have a long-term vision of expanding into a small, sustainable town.
I like that.
They aim to use only 10% of the resources consumed by the average American. Okay.
Wow. Do you know we only use 10% of our brains? Sorry, keep going.
Interesting. Freedom Cove in Vancouver, Canada, built on floating platforms.
That's cool.
All right, residents grow their own food in greenhouses, collect water from rainfall and waterfalls, use composting toilets, and once relied on solar power before moving to minimal generator use.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's doable. I will say that
Wait, in Vancouver, it must be on water, but also on ice sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's scary.
Yeah, I think, you know, with living in a sustainable community, I was trying to tell this to somebody earlier. The distance between the sustainable community with like law, like rules and whatnot, to becoming a cult, I feel like is a small thing. That's my only
That's your only qualm.
That's my only qualm with like sustainable,
It often
group things.
teeters into cult.
Teeters very quickly.
Yeah. It's like off-grid, more like off your rocker. No, we can cut that.
Off-grid, more like off your lid.
I like that.
Is that better?
It rhymes.
It rhymes.
I like it.
Take two.
Can we make the thing now?
Yes. Who might live off-grid is the next question, but not everybody will like it. But you might like it if you value privacy and quiet. All right. You're handy and enjoy problem solving.
Yeah.
You're motivated to live sustainably. You got to be motivated to do that. If you're like, I don't really care, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of single-use plastic, anyways, off-grid living is not for you.
No.
Also, if you can handle unpredictability, like weather affecting your power supply, then you're good. But if you rely on city amenities, and you crave social interaction, or you dislike physical work, this life can feel overwhelming.
Okay, now that you spelled it out like that,
If you don't like any of these things.
I don't think that I would want to do off-grid living. Yeah.
Okay, well, before you fully make up your mind, why don't we try and prepare to live off-grid for a second, okay?
Yes.
All
I still
right,
want to
so
try it.
right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make something to collect rainwater
Okay.
for our fresh water, okay? And I see something in the corner there that we could use. And we already have a compost bin, so that gets us somewhere there for when we want to grow our own food. So let's do this. Okay, so.
Whoa. Whoa, where'd you get that?
So
What is that?
it's a PVC pipe. Hold it.
So this is what a PVC pipe is.
Yeah, it's a big PVC pipe.
Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these.
Okay. So
Where did you get all this?
now, if you may, we have some like zip ties or something. We could use the PVC pipe and put it against the roof and make like a drain
Like this.
so that it would filter through there from the from the gutter, collecting water. The end of the pipe would go into something like this.
So we
to
could have
catch the
gutter water?
No, not the gutter, but like
Yeah.
we would clean it and then make our own. This is a water catch barrel thing.
Okay.
And then if we needed to use the water, we would use this to make a suction, and then we can use the water from the bucket that's in there to water things or to wash our hands or pots and pans and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, so it'd be like this?
Yeah, I'd be like that.
Wait, lift it. Okay, so I'm gonna put the PVC pipe in the bucket, and then
And
I
then
just have to hold this now until it rains.
Yeah, hold it till it rains. And it's the summertime, so we would be dead in about 7 days without water.
This off-grid living stuff is way harder than I thought it would be.
We didn't even.
Oh. And then that's also our poop bucket. We're gonna have to alternate when we drink water and when we go to the bathroom.
Monday through Friday.
We drink water, and then the weekend we use the bathroom.
No,
That's our weekend treat.
We would we would dig a hole. We would dig a hole.
Okay.
And what's that?
Probably poo. Probably cat poo. Stop
They
it.
shat in the PVC pipe?
Get Blaine.
Okay, so that's another thing. Animals affecting your.
Okay, I've already decided I don't want to do off-grid living anymore.
What? We haven't even
I don't like
survived
it. It's
yet.
gross. It's gross. I got my hands dirty. I didn't like that.
Okay, so it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shelter.
I like glamping. I like that. I'll do that.
Okay.
So now what do you think?
Well,
Would you want to off-grid live?
I do think a lot about minimizing my footprint, so to speak, on the environment. So off-grid living is attractive to me in that sense. but I don't have any of the practical skills to do anything about it.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in that.
You're sitting in that. Just sit in it. Sometimes you just got to do some radical acceptance about how you can live off grid.
Like, I'm prepared to work hard, but I don't know where to start.
So you give up.
Yeah. Okay.
I respect that. Because I have also given up on off-grid living. So I guess for this one, we're going to say it's a bit of a fad. Like if you're asking if this is a fad or if it's rad, it's a little bit of a fad.
Well, humans have been off-grid living longer than they've been on-grid living. So I wouldn't say it's like a fad. We haven't had the grid that long. Like, when did we get the first, like, grid?
I think we're going to agree to disagree on this one. I'm saying it's fad. You're saying it's rad.
I'm saying it's neither fad nor rad.
What is it?
Bad.
Oh. Fad, rad, or bad?
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad for us in this moment.
It's bad for us, and I'd imagine if you're watching this, it's bad for you. I'm going to take a pretty good guess it's bad for you.
Well, thank you for watching. We're your inside thoughts outside.
Because when the world's on fire,
We
we
podcast.
podcast.